What has been going on?
Doja Cat
in here. Where do y'all want to go next?
The Doja Cat thing. Well, I didn't. Well, that's not even
I
that
didn't
huge.
really care about
I
that
didn't really care
shit.
that much.
Yeah.
But
We can cover it for 2 seconds.
I thought it. Where
Doja
I
Cat-
cared at first was I thought she was hollering at the 17-year-old kid.
I
was
thought
like,
so, too.
I
That's
was like,
what I thought.
whoa.
Yeah, so
whoa.
Doja Cat was
He's
called
just
out
the
by
one that
Stranger
was saying
Things star Nora Schnapp after he leaked her private DMs about his co-star Joseph Quinn without her knowledge.
Did you listen to her thing Did you listen to her thing when she talked about it?
Bruh, she's so annoying to me.
The way she speaks, right?
Everything about Doja Cat is
The
so...
way she speaks sounds so crazy.
I can't listen to her talk.
But I do understand what she's saying about the idea of someone leaking a private conversation. That shit in general just do feel a little snakish. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
it is.
It's like, what the fuck you leaking private convos for?
I mean, yeah. Anytime you leak a DM, you're always...
you cemented yourself to me as a cornball.
It's like, unless what the person said was like really heinous.
Yeah, unless it was heinous and
Yeah, it's
egregious.
like whatever the person said in the DM, it has to be really heinous for us to care.
Yeah, or
more than you. What the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
said
pass
person,
the message along, nigga. And
Fact.
that's all you gotta do.
Fact.
Amongst your friend group.
Or if said person is putting out something else about you, and now I have to refute and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Unless it's in a defense
Defense or
situation
something
where
like-
they said this to me, and it's like, no, you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the person put in the quote. But at the same time, he's 17.
He showed his age. That's all.
He's
I think
young.
And that's
really
okay.
right.
And honestly, I don't feel no type of way about that because he's 17,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
That's when you're
I get
supposed to make that mistake.
Exactly.
At 17,
yeah, you can't
Did
make it
some
as
high
a-
schooler shit.
Yeah,
And honestly, there's no. And when you're under, it doesn't seem like you can't take no L's when you're underage.
it feels that way.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Because
like,
it's an L that's not gonna live with you for that long.
yeah, like this L
But
is
you don't
forgotten
realize that at
already.
the time. and
Yeah,
shit.
you don't. You take, but people are gonna forget about it. They're gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
Shit about
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna forget.
And that's the
about it.
thing, yo. Shout out to you know what I will say.
See this shit?
Shout out to Doja Cat's team for recovering her image
After the
After
whole,
the feet.
the feet thing.
after the whole simping for white like
Yeah.
incels and
Showing
yeah.
feet in racial chat rooms.
Yeah.
yeah, and being white and being just looking crazy.
Gas bitch.
Footwork.
And just being like a white
like-
slave almost.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
is, bro. I always thought Doja Cat was weird, and when that happened, I was like,
Yeah.
and this, you know what hurt the most? Not that what hurt the most, but like this was the worst part about Doja Cat, is like musically, Doja Cat's the nicest
Yeah.
out of like
lot of them.
artistically.
Yeah, she's nice.
Out of
Nice.
out of most of the women,
She took Kendrick Lamar's shit and she did that.
she's bodying it, but it's just like the person is so weird. Like she's weird.
And
you
that,
attractive, but you a weirdo. But
and
then you know what else with Doja
that
Cat?
makes you think. That makes you hear the music different too.
I can't entertain her music.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can know it's
Yeah.
fire, but it's like I don't even really want to.
I ain't playing into the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just because she weird. Like that's the thing about Doja Cat. She's so weird, bro. And there's so many instances of her being weird.
Stop saying it.
It's true,
weird.
bro.
She's weird.
But y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. There's so many instances of Doja Cat just being weird, bro.
I mean,
That
but
I
like,
can't.
need a weird
artists,
account.
man, artists, man, they like
Facts,
They be
facts.
weird, man.
It's just like whatever, bro.
Prince
like,
was weird as shit, man.
And it's not.
Nah,
even,
but that's
but
you
at
can't
least
put that the same, bro. That's like he's making.
it's not the same,
it's not
bro.
the
I'm not
same.
saying
And I like
she's like-
certain
I'm not saying they're on
weirdness.
the
There's
same
certain
plane or
weirdness I don't
anything.
even want to
Yeah, I
entertain
know.
though.
Right.
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? Like, there's certain weird.
Prince is he's got like mystique and mysteriousness
Yeah, his was
to
mystique,
him. Like,
though. Yeah,
he
Prince was
weird in that
mystique.
sense. She just be saying weird and doing weird
She
shit.
be weird, bro.
Oh, but okay, sorry. Side question. Sorry. Okay, if Prince was still alive, like with all that's going on right now,
Right.
would he be? You think he'd be like? You think he'd call him like he'd be like a they them like non-binary situation?
I think they would make that. I think they'd make that up for him. I don't think he'd be the one to do it.
I don't think he would ever tell us what his pronouns
Yeah, I
were
don't
if
think
he
he would give
ever
a-
assigned
I don't
himself
think
any
he'd give a
pronouns.
fuck. Yeah, I don't think he would say that.
And the only time I think he would speak on it is if somebody tried to put some large movement behind him being this.
Right.
And then I think he'll say some smart ass shit. He'll be
Yeah.
like, well, you know how you got that
Yeah,
deep ass
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
well, they try to call me them, and I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prince will say something. He'll say some slick shit
Yeah.
and still not tell us what he is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's because even
That's
back
true.
then,
He's not a
like,
conformity kind of.
That's
He's
true.
not.
he's not
giving a
the.
fuck.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need nothing that I don't feel like giving you.
Yeah.
You know
He'd
what I'm
probably drop
saying?
him like a one-liner and just kill him.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. Like
ask
I don't,
my bitches.
Yeah. So I don't think he would even play into it, bro. Because
Right.
even back then, you didn't hear nobody pressing the issue on what his
Yeah.
sexuality was.
Right.
Niggas
You know what I'm saying? So he.
I don't think it was any. I think he was just always a he. I don't think it was really in question ever anyway. Like, but I mean, his symbol literally was the male and the female symbol combined.
Right,
Which,
right.
like, I mean, I think that was just
It's
like
the
an
ultimate
artistic
being.
thing. Right. He was like, and that's why I'm like, maybe I think
They
he
do have
was
stories
kind of
about
trying to
that
like
nigga not being
transcend
able-
gender.
He was like Lilu
They,
from.
what's his name?
from,
Charlamagne the God always
whatchamacallit.
tells a story about the one time he tried to take a picture of Prince. And the picture was gone or something like that. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
He was like, he seen the
He
nigga
said he
float.
floats.
He seen the nigga floating away, and he was like taking a picture of that nigga. And then to this day, that picture was like blank or some shit. Like that nigga
Right,
wasn't
yeah.
there. I was like,
He said it looked like he glided away.
yeah. If there's anybody I believe a story about like that, it's Prince. I believe
Yeah, for sure.
that nigga was supernatural in
Yeah,
some
I believe
way.
he's a
Real
he got-
nigga all day and tomorrow.